Hello, today I'm going to show you a little trick that I've discovered while doing a course redesign for the upcoming semester. If you haven't watched my previous video on designing a quiz using Blackboard's AI, please do that before you watch this. And so here I am in Blackboard. This is Blackboard Ultra, and so I'm going to add a new item. And so I'm going to my assessments and I'm going to do a test, and I'm just going to name this quiz X. And so when you do this, you have to make sure you have already uploaded the items that you wish to draw your quiz questions from. And so what you'll do is go to the little plus under Create Your Assessment and go straight to Auto Generate Question. And what this will do is we'll pull up the window for questions itself. What you can do is specify what your learning objectives are if you wish. I'm just drawing directly from several course items. And so click the block here. And when you do, it will go into the course itself, go to the area where you have the items that you wish to generate the quiz on. And so this is actually in week 8. And these are 3 articles that I have uploaded for my students to read. I'm not bringing in any quiz material or any video material because each one of my videos has its own quiz to ensure that the students pay particular attention to the items within the videos themselves. And so what I've done is select these 3 articles and I confirm it over here on the right. I select those items, and the question types is up to you. You can Inspire Me generates some of all of the different types of questions. I typically choose multiple choice, especially when reading articles, and I select 10 questions. You can go up to as many as 20. Complexity determines the difficulty of the questions themselves. I then hit generate. The computer will then go in and review the articles, or the AI actually, and will generate a series of 10 questions. Once the generation is complete, then what I will do is go in and review each question and see, and ensure the question is worded a way that is easily understandable, but also to ensure that the answer is correct. I have found that there are times when a question is not worded very well or the answer is straight up wrong. You always have to go back and double check everything. And so when you go in, then you select the questions in order to add them to your assessment. And what I'll do is I'm just going to select the top 3. And when you hit add those questions that you've selected, it will create the quiz itself. Now remember, when the quizzes are moved from the previous screen to this screen, they're inverted. And so that first question you saw on the previous page is now the last question. Go in and double check. If you didn't like the way something was worded, this is the page where you can edit. Go up to the 3 dots, click it, and it will allow you the opportunity to edit the questions. You can edit the questions itself. You can rephrase the question. You can also edit the various answers. I have found there are times when it does select the incorrect answer. You can correct that here as well. Once you have done that, and if you do make any changes, then I'm just going to delete the S and add the S. Be sure to save. You've got to save that in order to save your changes. Once you have done that, you can go back up and hit the settings of your assessment itself. Here's a little gear that will allow you to change all of these assessment settings. Be sure to make the quiz visible, because if you don't make it visible, they can't take the quiz. I hope that helps. Keep doing great things, and thank you for your service to students.